So let's talk real quick. Well, this hair is absolutely crazy. I'm gonna put that on. Let me think, man. We could have started. Okay, this much better. Here we go. So I have been training people for the past few months now, and there's a question that I've been getting, and it is, what supplements do I take? What am I supposed to take? What am I supposed to do to get this answer? What am I supposed to do to, let me fix this camera. While I do that. There we go. All right. Hopefully that's better. What extra stuff do I need to take to make X happen? And everybody thinks that if I take a pre-workout, or if I take a anabolic, or if I take this steroid, or if I do this, or if I do that, or if I take creatine, glutamine, whatever, you name it, X result will happen. Now, just let me run this back. Whenever I first started training, the first thing I did is walked into a supplement store. I didn't check my diet. I didn't start working out. I walked into a supplement store. I was like, let me spend the money to get X results. Then I spent over $150 probably. I bought creatines, I bought fat burners, I bought whey protein and casein and the whole shebang. And then I didn't train, and I would just take the supplements, and the supplements were trash, and I was getting sick, and I was getting bloated from creatine, and it just wasn't working out. And then I said, okay, let me figure this out. So the first step I took, which is what I would suggest to everybody right here, if you're watching this video, you're looking for answers on this. First step, figure out my diet. Nail that out and do it 3 days a week. So if you have a horrible crap diet right now, just 3 days a week, try to eat better. Try to take simple foods, have a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner. Now, everybody's gonna tell you, hey, eat 6-7 meals a day, eat snacks, everybody has their intermittent fasting, keto, paleo, whatever. No, super simple, super easy. Ready? A breakfast, make time for it. A lunch, make time for it. A dinner, make time for it. 2 or 3 snacks in between, maybe one before you go to bed. All healthy foods. By healthy, I mean something with 1 ingredient. I got that from Matt Vincent. Eat 1 ingredient meals, or 1 ingredient items. So rice, potatoes, tomatoes, a fruit, a vegetable, a meat. For example, we buy our meat from a farm. Now, check the meat that you buy. We bought pork sausage the other day, pork breakfast sausage from a store, a grocery store, and we have our own pork that we have. Well, our pork that we have was bought from a pig that was killed, slaughtered, and the meat was packaged and frozen, and we went and picked it up. The pork that we bought from the store has sugar in it, maltodextrin in it. It has certain proprietary blends. It has salt in it. It has some of it has MSG in it. It all just depends. So just pork, I was just looking for pork meat, had 15 different ingredients in it. So I'm not saying you have to buy the meat the way we do, but try to make it as simple as possible. Don't buy pre-mixed mashed potatoes. You can still have mashed potatoes. I made a shepherd's pie the other day with mashed potatoes, but it was just potatoes, and I boiled them and then put some butter in them. So 2 items, no big deal. But anyways, so super simple meals. Breakfast, do something like eggs, a meat, and oats, or eggs, and you don't even have to have eggs. If you want to have rice and chicken, have rice and chicken. Now, for lunch, something easy. Your meat, have it be as big as the size of your hand. Super simple. Rice or potatoes or some sort of carb that you can even do pasta. Again, about the same size as your hand. And then veggies, I do 2 handfuls. So whatever veggie you want. Right now I'm in a cucumber kick because I don't gotta cook it, and I throw some salt and pepper on it, and it's good to go. So super easy lunch. Dinner, generally I eat with my family. I have 2 little girls and I have a wife. So we have stuff like shepherd's pie, but I'm not gonna fill my whole plate full of it. I'll probably have a palm size. That's generally what I go with, a palm size or 2 palm sizes worth of stuff. I'm not trying to fill up the whole plate. Don't round over the top like you're at a family get together. No, just normal serving size. And then snacks, nuts, fruits, vegetables, anything like that. But with nuts, you have to be careful. Don't just start pounding them down. Even sometimes a trail mix, you get a couple M&Ms, who cares? You'll be okay. So super simple diet. Do it 3 times a week at least. And then the other 4 times, if you have a crappy diet and you want to keep that crap in there, then go for it. If you can clean it up and go all 7 days a week, good for you. I still can't do that. I go about 5 days a week, a good solid diet, and then my Saturday and Sunday, we're out and about and I'm getting out and we're moving around, seeing family. We live an hour away from all of our family, but every single weekend we go see them or do something with the family or my girls. So eat how you want to eat. Just portion it, and if you're full, stop. I have a problem, I still have the problem. Overeating, eating past full. So number 1, hammer down that diet. Number 2, if we can add in movement. And a lot of people think, oh, I gotta go to the gym, oh, I gotta do this, no. Just movement. If you don't move at all right now throughout the day, you have a desk job and you just sit at the desk, add 30 minutes of walking. And it doesn't have to be walking outside, just walk around your house for 30 minutes. If you have a treadmill, walk on the treadmill. Just walk, add in that time. And then slowly that will progress to doing more different, more difficult, longer periods of time. So add in some sort of movement every day. Generally, I try to take 1 or 2 days off, and I would suggest that for anybody starting off as well. Now, going to supplements. Once I figured out the supplements were crap for somebody that doesn't need to supplement a diet. So supplements are just that. They supplement a good diet and a good workout program. So whenever I found that out, I cut out all supplements and I said, until at least I get to X point in my body and my happiness, then I won't add in supplements. And it wasn't until, I had them here or there, but until recently, I decided I'm gonna start adding in supplements. And now I take creatine, depends on the week, but 10 to 20 milligrams per day. Glutamine, the same amount. I take a pre-workout, which I do not suggest. Right now I'm just experimenting, and this is the thing with where I am right now. I am able to experiment. So I'm happy with my body, and I either want to take it, like I ran a marathon. Before I ran a marathon, I was weighing about 185, and I wanted to take my weight up to 200. So I had a surplus of calories, and I worked out in a little bit of a different way, and I brought my weight all the way up to 200, and I ran that marathon at 200. Now, knowing what I know now, that was a dumb idea. I shouldn't have tried to cut weight, but I shouldn't have also been trying to add on weight, because 200 pounds for me running a marathon was not smart. It's not my body frame. But now with supplements, I am starting to experiment. So starting off, again, going back to the beginning, I do not suggest not one supplement. Maybe if I suggest one to help you drink water, add an amino to a gallon, because I do not like water. So I take aminos and I just put 1 scoop in my gallon so it tastes a little bit like something, and that helps me. So right now I've added this in. This is technically a fat burner. It's a cutting stack. It's only 3 weeks long, and then you take a couple weeks off. I take 2 of those a day. Again, if your diet and your body is not there, do not take it. Do not take it. I'm experimenting right now with creatine and glutamine. I'm adding more and more in to see if I can get fuller and bigger, because recently I felt like I've plateaued. So my diet has been in one place, my workout has been in another place. I've also taken my workouts to another level. So I'm doing more bodybuilding and CrossFit and running, cardio, and I've added all that in. And it's just because I enjoy training. I've recently been adding in different movements, overhead presses, deadlifts. I've never deadlifted before. I deadlifted for the first time since probably high school, when everybody was just deadlifting for fun. So add in different things. Now again, going back to supplements, don't do them in the beginning until you're comfortable. Do your research on what they are supposed to do. Test the product out and see where it takes your body. And it's not gonna happen overnight. I've been doing this for almost 7 years now, and I am where I am. I'm I'm not an overly big guy. I'm not a small guy. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not extremely cut. I don't have ripped 8-pack abs. I eat fairly well and I'm happy. That's the main part, is be happy. If I can figure out my diet, I love eating food, so I'm not gonna stop eating good foods. But then again, like I just ate 3 pork patties that I made from 1 ingredient, a cup of rice, some guacamole, and you can figure out your diet. People are figuring out how to eat hamburgers on a clean diet. So that's the video today. Sorry the hair was crazy. If this helped, hit a like, appreciate you.